Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we'll be talking about chapter 2, developing a web applications, which is a Targo Cloud. Now, first of all, what is a Targo Cloud? A Targo Cloud is a place where you can order tacos online, but more than that, Targo Cloud wants to enable its customers to express their creative side and design custom tacos from a rich palette of ingredients. So therefore, the Targo Cloud web application needs a page that displays the selection of ingredients for taco artists to choose from. So the ingredient choices may change at any time, so they shouldn't be hard-coded into an HTML page. Rather, the list of available ingredients should be fetched from a database and handed over to the page to be displayed to the customer. In a Spring Web application, it's a controller's job to fetch and process data, and it's a view's job to render that data into HTML that will be displayed into the browser. So we'll be creating the following components in support of the taco creation page, which is the domain class that defines the properties of the taco ingredient, and a Spring MVC controller class that fetches the ingredient information and passes it along to the view, and a view template that renders a list of ingredients into the user's browser. As you can see, this is what we get. We get the web browser, the request, the taco design, and the ingredients, and the design view, then the HTML. So we have establishing the domain, which is the taco order. Let me just get into it. So inside my taco order, we have um, validations that must happen during the taco order when users fill in their personal details, which is, for example, the delivery name must be required, and the street must be required, and the city is also required, the state and the zip is required too, and the credit card must not be valid, but it must be 16 digits. So the pattern, it must be formatted like this for the what? I think it's for the credit card. And then we have our CVV, which has the integer of 3 and a fraction of 0 and a list of the toggle. Then we can add the toggle. Then here they are talking about the toggle again. Let's go to the toggle. Inside my toggle, I'm also making validation, which ensures that the block is not null and has a list of 5 characters for the toggle name, right? And then I have a list of ingredients that must be used in the toggle. And this validation ensures that the block must be null and contains at least one ingredient. Then we go to our ingredient page. What am I doing? I'm making use of Lombok, which is a package. The Lombok annotation that automatically generates boilerplate code such as getters and setters and toStrings equal and hash code methods as they compile. Then I'm creating a class which is ingredient. I'm making my ID unique for the ingredient and a descriptive name of the ingredient, which is flow, tortilla, chicken, lettuce, and a category of the ingredient. Is it wrap? Is it protein? Is it veggies? Inside this, I'm making an enum representing the possible ingredient categories. So first of all, we have our wrap, right? Our wrap, it is used to the ingredients, and our protein is used for the protein source, and our veggies, we have vegetable, lettuce, tomato, and cheese, which is cheddar, and mozzarella, and sauce, which is the sauces or condiments. Then we go to our main application that runs our full chapter 2 and give us this output that we see here. We have design taco, right? Inside this design taco is a menu. We can choose whatever we want, and we go to our submit your taco. So what I'm going to do now is tick all the boxes and submit the taco, just to show you that the web app is working. So I choose any of this. I go to cheddar, I go to diced tomato, I go to that, then let's say Zeus 8, because they want 5 numbers, 5 characteristics. Then we say submit. So as you can see, I have my two tacos, which is love 9 and Zeus 9, and then I have my order current form, which is where the users put in their all details, personal details, and their credit cards, then submit order, then the order is taken and everything is running well. Now we go into let me see, we go into the request mapping. What is happening in our Spring MVC request mapping annotations? The general purpose for request mapping is that it request handling. Then we go to our get mapping. It handles HTTP get request, and our post mapping, it handles the HTTP post request. Our put mapping handles the HTTP put request, and then delete mapping handles the delete request. Patch mapping, patch request. Without wasting any time, I'm just gonna go to the summary of chapter 2 and tell you what is exactly happening. So the summary says Springs offer a powerful web framework called Spring MVC that can be used to develop the web front end for a Spring application. The Spring MVC is annotation based, enabled the declaration of request handling and methods with annotations such as request mapping, get mapping, and post mapping. Then most request handling methods conclude by returning the logical name of a view, such as time leave template, to which the request along with any model is forwarded. Then with Spring MVC, it supports the validation through the Java Bean validation API and implementations of the validation API such as Hibernate Validator. Then we view the controllers that can be registered with the add view controller in the web MVC configure class to handle the HTTP GET request, for which no model data or processing is required. So in addition, time leave, Spring supports a variety of view informations. And let me go through the code again. So inside my MVC, I have the resources. Inside the resources, I have static and template. In static, I have images. Now inside this image, I have the image that you saw on my web application, the Tago one, this one, which is displayed in my statics. And then I have my style CSS for my web page, the way I want it to be, how the length and stuff must be, and the groups. Then I go to my templates. Inside my templates, this is where I specifically deal with HTML, how the design must be. As you can see, I'm linking a CSS style sheet using a time leave syntax to resolve the correct path. Then I have the page title and the logo. And the taco design form, it allows the users to select ingredients and gives them a name. Let me just go here. It gives them a name to their taco before submitting it, as you saw in the web application. Then after that, the th object attributes, it binds form fields to the taco model object and all. Then there's a validation that is happening, which displays the ingredient choices, right? Then if it matches that, there is no error, then we choose a rep tab, what kind of rep we want, and then the ingredient, then and so on. Then we submit the button to the post form data after we close it. Then we have the home HTML, which is simple. It's just a toggle title and the heading welcome to, and the we importing our images from the static file, which is togglecloud.png. Then we go to our order form. Inside our order form, we have the order template. This page displays the user's current toggle order and allows them to enter delivery and payment details and submits the final order to the server. After that, it displays the Toggle Cloud logo also. Then we link it to return the design page to add more toggles. After that, we display a list of toggle names currently in the order. Then there's a validation again happening. It displays overall from error message, please correct the problems below and resubmit. Like my, let me just show you, like my credit card number, I will get an error because there's a certain number of digits that must be in the block. It's limited. So as you can see, it says please correct the problems and below and resubmit. So as you can see here, I have 17 digits. We just need to have 16 digits, but still I will get an error because it is limited inside my intel.js.